Planet Earth is home to a myriad amount of unexplainable wonders that there are no clear answers to. One iconic structure that can be found all across the world would be that of the pyramid. Now, the first one that probably pops in your head are the pyramids of Giza. So history will tell you that these pyramids were constructed for ancient pharaohs so they could be buried to go on to the next life. But no remnants or mummy have ever been found in any of the pyramids in Egypt.
Throughout the long and difficult period of Watergate, I have felt it was...
The Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest monument on the list of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Or so they say. There is no true way to correctly age this pyramid because carbon dating does not work on rocks. And you know, the Great Pyramid of Giza was believed to be built as a burial site of the ancient pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BC. It is also thought that the pyramid took 20 years to construct. There are 2.3 million hand-carved blocks in just the Great Pyramid of Giza, ranging in weight from 2.5 to 30 tons. They are so precisely placed together that a blade couldn't fit between these stones. In modern technology, if we build a skyscraper and the foundation deviates roughly 6 inches over the course of 20 to 50 years or so, it's considered to be a success. The pyramids have deviated less than 2/3 of an inch over an estimated 4,500 years that they have been around. It would be hard-pressed, if not impossible, to replicate this pyramid with today's technology. So if each pyramid took 20 years to build and there are 2.3 million carved blocks in the Great Pyramid alone, that would be 20 years by 365 days, which would give you 7,300 days. Now divide that by your 2.3 million hand-carved blocks, which would roughly be 315. So if you had workers working 24/7 and you didn't add any time for creating blueprints, the foundation, the ramps, trolleys, all of the equipment needed to make these pyramids, or so they say, you would have to hand carve and place a perfectly set stone weighing 2.5 to 30 tons every 4.5 minutes. Man, now only if we could have workers with that sort of integrity in today's society.
All you have to do is fuck, and 9 months later you're getting a big buck.
When constructed, the Great Pyramid of Giza was 480 feet tall with a 756-foot base. The pyramids originally were encased with 144,000 casing stones made out of limestone weighing roughly 15 tons each. When the sun hit the pyramids, it would shine like a jewel and could be seen from the moon, almost like a shining star on Earth. Unfortunately, an earthquake from the 14th century loosened most of these stones all off of the pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only pyramid in Egypt with ascending and descending inner passages, with the reasoning still a mystery. The Pyramid of Giza is the most accurately aligned structure in existence and faces true north with only a 3/60th of a degree of error. The positioning of true north changes over time and was perfectly aligned when constructed. When first entered by Arabians in 820 AD, the only thing found was a granite box called the coffer. Alright, so it's believed that the pyramid stones were quarried and then delivered down the Nile using special barges. They then rolled the immensely large stones using wood. We are then told they created large ramps which they used their pulleys to bring all the stones up, as they created the most advanced human construction of all time. I'm calling bullshit on this one. Egypt isn't exactly in the middle of the jungle, so the wood for the said barges, pulleys, and over 500-foot wooden platform to carry the stone up would have almost been a bigger project than creating the pyramid itself. While still producing a 2.5 to 30-ton block of stone 24/7 for 20 years every 4 or 5 minutes on top of all of these other obstacles. No evidence of a burial site whatsoever or a mummy has ever been discovered in an Egyptian pyramid. Yes, they were said to be looted, but if you can create the most advanced structure in this world has ever seen, and not keep people from looting it, then they may not have had their priorities straight. There were no hieroglyphics found in any of the ancient pyramids. So we are left in the same boat as before because the whole situation is still a mystery. I'm not saying aliens came and created these pyramids, but I'm not saying they didn't. The more plausible scenario would be that there was a more advanced civilization than we currently are in today that roamed Earth before us, and they have either left our planet or they have gone somewhere besides the pyramids to rest in peace.